Morning teacher, my name is Minho. My student ID is 1055434416 and the other is SWS01382. And I'm making this video to showcase about our website. And today I will talk about our homepage. So our homepage will consist of five main parts, including the header, three main section here and the footer. So in the header, there will be our company's name, which is Supershell S88. And there will be four text here, including the home, the job description, the about us, and the application form. So each of the text here, is clickable. So for example, when I click on home, it will direct me to the home page. When I click on the about us, it will direct me to the about us page. And it also works for the application form. And for the job description, when I click on it, it will show me a box that will that make me able to choose between the software engineer and the principal cloud service and gaming. So when I click on any of these options, it will direct me to that job description page. For example, when I click on the principal cloud, it will direct me to this job description page over here. And I also make the hover animation for this. So when I move my pointer to the text, it will highlight the text and turn it to red color, and it have an underline the text decoration underneath it. So coming up is to the main part. Is about our company's name here, and a small description under here. And here we have a show now button. So when you click on the show now button, it will direct you to the application form page. So I will try here. So yes, when I click on the show now, it will direct me to the job application form. And next up is we will talk about our benefit, culture, diversity, and inclusion. So this section here will include four cards. So when I move my pointer to it, it will have a small animation. Each card will have a small title and a small description. And when I click on it, it will direct me to that page. For example, the benefit. When I click on the benefit, it will direct me to the benefit description about our company right here. And it also works for the other three. Example, the culture, the diversity and inclusion, and the flexible work. Here and here for the third section, I will have a small picture which is showing us, so it will make people to encourage. It will help us to encourage people to join our company more. And lastly is about the footer. In the footer, I will have a small title here, and the term of use. And down here we have three logos, including the Facebook, the Instagram, and the LinkedIn. And all three of these logos are clickable. So when I click on the Facebook, it will direct me to the Facebook link. The Instagram is also the same, and also the LinkedIn. So talking about our design process, first of all, I will make the header first because I can see that is the easiest part I can do. Then I will make the job description clickable, and it will show a box when I click, show a box of options when I click on it, so I can choose between these options. And I also make the option, when I click on it, it will direct me exactly to the page that I want. Then I will make the three section here, including the join now first. Then the four cards here, I will use the card section, which you can see in our index HTML file code. And I think this is the easiest part, is the shoulder. I just need to add a picture and like to make the picture into the center to make it become this. And lastly is the footer. I think the footer is also an easy one because I just need to add some text and then a logo, and then I just need to make the logo clickable uh, using the href, and then I will attach a link to that logo. It will also work for the text too. So that is the description about our homepage. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Võ Hoàng Quang Huy and my student ID is SWS01567. Today I will talk about the web page, functionalities, and design process. First, overview of the web page. The web page is a job listing page for a software engineer position at SUCANA. It provides an overview of the job, responsibilities, qualification, benefits, and an application form. The page is built by using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. About the functional component, we have the header section will display the company logo, contain a navigation menu with links to home, shops, about us, and contact. About the job details section will display the job title, location, and job IDs. It also includes a brief overview of the companies and its mission. Provide the detailed list of job responsibility. Next one is a qualification section. The list required and preferred qualification, highlight the necessary certification, and screening requirement. About the benefits section, I display the structure of the list of employees' benefits, categorized into two lists for better readability. I use icon for visual appealing presentation. At the footer section, we display the copyright information for SUCANA 88. We move to the design process. There's three tabs. The first one is structuring the content. I use header, main, and footer layout for cinematic organization. Organize the job details into logical sections for easy navigation. The step 2 is styling the page. Implement an external CSS file for consistent styling. I use Flexbox for outlining, navigation, items, and benefit lists. I apply responsive design principles for optimal viewing on different devices. The third step is adding interactivities. Link script to handle the apply now button functionalities. Use defer to
Afternoon, guys. My name is Hoilom and I am responsible for the application form. So I will introduce you guys about my forms. So first of all, sorry about the incomplete of the form because I only have the code of the form and also the CSS code, but I didn't download the image and also the link to our sections. So I'm gonna quick introduce about my form. So here is the sections. When you click in it, it will return, for example, when you click home, it will return to the home where you can have the overall informations about our company. So moving into the job application form. So first of all, you have to your select your job you want to apply. So we have two jobs, which is the software engineer and the principal cloud service. So when you click on one of the job, it will appear the ID of that job. So each of the job had its own ID. So yeah, like this. And here we have the first name and last name sections. So about the first name and the last name, to you only have to you have to type in maximum 20 words. So when you type more than 20 words, it will not accept the informations and it will make you retype again. So here we have the date of birth. So it has to follow the pattern of, for example, it has to be day, months, years. If it's not, it you cannot submit the application form to the server. So about the gender, we have three genders for you to choose. We got male, female, or other. It's up to you to choose. And the street address. So about the street address, so the maximum word for this one is 40 words. So if you type more than 40 words, they will not allow your application form to be submitted. About the towns is also 40 word maximum length. So you have to type less than 40 or equal to 40 words about the state. So according to our company in the um, company, so we have on all the states in America. So you can choose one state that you are living in, and your postcode have to has only four numbers. So if you type more than four numbers, they will not accept it. About the email, the only compulsory thing about this sections is the special letter. So when you mix the special letter, they will not accept the email. The phone number has to be between 8 to 12 digits and plus spaces. If it not or if it's over 12 digits, you cannot submit the form. So here it is where you can choose your skill you have. So if you have all of this, you can click all of this. Or if you have on other skills, you can type in and you submit the applications. So as you can see, because I didn't type in or filling in these sessions, they cannot be submitted. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Nguyễn Trọng Tín. My student ID is 105726000. I will talk about some of my contribution to the group website. So this is our group website, and my main part of it is to enhance the quality of the website here. So here's what I did for the website. For the application form, you see here, this here, you see when you select jobs, choose a job, it will drop a list, and then the ID will appear here. So this is my ideas that I suggest our team to it, because I think it will be easier for them. It's easier for the user to use and apply for a job in the website there. And for a previous person here, the user have to copy the whole job IDs there, and then you have to paste the job IDs here. So with the little advancement here, when you choose a job, it will show the IDs here, and you don't have to copy that from it anymore. And another the things that I contribute to the website is some suggestions about the designs and function of the website. And I also fix some errors, like in the link that lead to other pages, and make sure when I click it back, it will move back to the previous page, to the suitable destination page there. And yes, that's it. It's not a very big job, but I would say I'm really proud of myself and my team too, because I have contributed to the website.
Hello, my name is Frank Clinton. I'm working on the enhancement work for the team SUCANA, and here's my work. I'm working mainly on the CSS part and adjust some HTML to are suitable for my work. Then do the applies part, which I think is quite suitable for the web. So here's my work. So I'm working mainly on the drop-down content. So I position it at absolute with the 100 pixels as the index that's maintained at the top of all the elements. Is I display the drop-down hovers as a block and then padding it at 10 pixels. Moving on, as a background, I add the transistence of 0.3, which takes 0.3 to show all the lists, and then I hover it with the background of white and colors in overall, which as background of red, and then color overall is white. Command info, which is the information at the top. So I censor the work and then add the backgrounds, also as the box shadow, so it make it more smoothly, and then adjust some the margin at the top as 80 pixels. At the same section, I add the grid template column repeat up to fit and min-max 250 pixel per frames. So it would actually repeat when we point it, and then it would adjust and show as 200 pixels per frame, and also displays as a grid over here. Then as a gap, so each teammate will have no space, so it won't be collapse when you click on it. Lastly, furthermore, I'm at the align the text and centers, and then adding the transition cursors, overflow, and position relative. So the point is when the team member information will be hidden inside the drop-down content, but when we use pointer and point to it, the drop-down content will show every information of team members. And then I add the transform cell from Isao as the scale 1.05, and add the box title source so it would run smoothly. Just some of the extra information into members so it would look interactive with the websites as general. On the table size, I think my teammate did well, so I only adjust the text as centers, and also adjust the color of the tables and headers of table as red over here. About the I also worked on the CTA button and button hover. So I also make this as the main button function in very much every other file except the index file, because I want to make the index file look more interactive. Anyway, so this file it's using the transfer session of 0.3 is out, and we'll change to this color, and also a display as an inlet block, so it would hover when I point to it. So let me give a reference and show you how to work. So this is the command info. I put in a margin, and it will censor in the sensors about the drop the contents. When I point to it, it will drop the information down, and then it will disappear like the ways I have explained. Here's the image. It will also stay and then hover when we click to it. Tables, and then the apply button. When we click on it, it will be hovered. That will take us to the application form. Moving on to the apply the CSS, benefits of CSS, culture of CSS, and diversity of CSS in general. Only working on the fade in animation, because I want to make the page more interactive and more flashy when you serve it down. So what I do is I add the opacity of zeros, and which hide all the elements, and then serve them 20 pixels down using the translate E, and then transition with the opacity 0.8 is out and transform 0.8 is out. All the fade in animation. I use the animation fade up 1 second is outward to control the animation, and then using the animation timeline view, which make the animation only triggers when the element enter the viewport. Nextly, the animation range, I put the entry 20% covers 50% mean the animation start when 20% of the element is in view, and complete when 50% is visual, creating a dynamic scroll effects for the whole pages. Lastly, the keyframe. The keyframe for the fade in effects, which I added in most of the HTML effect over here. So I add the fade in everything, except the first one because I think it's kind of clingy when I add to it. I mean the first pictures. So what it do is that it smoothly changed the opacity from 0 to 1 and move the element up into play for the polished appearance. So when it's moved from opacity 1 to 0 to 1, this will transform to translate E 20 pixel to translate E 0. That's mostly what the keyframe of the fade do. Moving down to the CSS, I did adjustment to some layer in general, but mostly the size of it. So just adding the so I adjust the background as flex, and then just some background colors in general. Select a container as pointers, and furthermore, I also putting the apply button as a bit more complex. Over here, it's similar to general, but I put some more darker colors, like because I think it would be more, interesting to look at. So yeah, I put the colors over here to 0.2 east and the from 0.2 east, so it would make it more smoothly at the scale of 1.05. Uh, why is there's two apply button? You say because this one described as an inline block, and over here it will have the cursors option. So yeah, I also make a fun goodbye notes like which look like JavaScript stuff. It's like apply a function or apply job and then console log success, which it means you have success in apply for a job. So I just put a code goodbye, reswap, and then display is as flex, and also there's just some of the colors. Yeah, moving to the job one CSS. So what I do is that I change the headers. So what I actually did is I center aside the job header, adding the margin bottoms and border radius, also the box title, so it will look more smoothly. And lastly, I put some apply buttons, which similar to the about us CSS. Furthermore, I also add the job intel benefits with adding some margin bottoms, box titles, and border radius, so it look more interactive. Because other ones the page look like a blank note. So yeah. So furthermore, I also did on the drop rate, but I adjust its colors to look more black, so it would distinguish from the others. Here's an example of my work. So this look more a bit darker. See, and over here it would look more wider. So I think it would make the work more interactive in general. Over here, it will display the job IDs and stuff, also the requirement, the benefits when you apply it. So yeah, that's my work in general. Thanks for listening. Hope I will work on the next assignments. Bye.